Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Blondest Podcast. I'm your host, Savanna Boda.
I got demoted again, so now I'm the co-host.
You were
Tyler
never the
Jacoby.
host, babe.
Last episode
Maybe
I
in your
was.
head. Maybe your little Delulu will come Trululu, but...
What?
Delulu come Trululu. True.
Oh,
Trululu.
okay.
Delulu. Anyways, so last episode we kind of talked about the spa.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't really tell you guys this yet, but we're doing a full rebrand of SBA, and I'm really excited.
Y'all are the first to know.
Yeah, y'all are the first to know. It's been exciting. I think, I'm just it's the same, but different. I think just more elevated, more narrow, driving more to the point of who I am as a person. Like, I've always loved pink because it's girly and cute, but when I started my brand, I kind of feel like I just threw things together and it just stuck and it worked. But now that I have a more clear vision of who I am, what I'm here to do, my mission in this industry, I feel like I'm more aligned than ever. And I'm really excited to see, just our brand evolve and really conceptualize and show that visually.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's also an opportunity for you to not separate, but at least differentiate the Dallas esthetician from Savanna Boda Aesthetics.
Exactly. Yeah, because we're going to have estheticians and providers. And I'm so excited for you guys to see what the spa is going to be like. It's going to be unlike any spa you've ever seen, which is so exciting. I am just such a unique individual, and I'm not one aesthetic. There's so many facets of me. I feel like there's, just a lot of depth there, and I really am not going to just stick to one theme. I feel like that's how I get bored, and I want to change everything and start over again because I like what I like. And thankfully, we have such a good designer that's able to mend everything together so it doesn't look like a clusterfuck.
Yeah, and I also think what makes you different is, while obviously at the end of the day, it's a job and it's a business, you're not like any other business owner to where they will cut corners or, not give a fuck. Really, they're like, if it's white and sterile, I'm going to make the same money at the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
there are a lot of people who do put a lot of time and effort in their spa, but I think even those people, you're going to take it 5 steps above what they do.
It's going to be more expensive than my house.
So,
I spend most of my time at the spa.
Yeah, exactly. It's like your home.
It's my happy place. And I'm so excited to have my own office that's not going to have a laundry room in it. And
Maria and Tyler.
Yeah. Sometimes I just want to be alone and I can't.
I think you say that, but the second you're alone, you're going to be so sad.
Yeah, I'll probably be in your office. I'll meet y'all in my office. Or maybe just one. Maybe y'all can trade days. But yeah, I'm just excited to see how this goes. I think the hardest thing though about it, I'm not worried about the design because I'm so decisive. I know what I like. I know how I want it to look. I've had that mapped out 2 years ago. I know I've had a Pinterest board forever.
Yeah.
I know you cannot go search and sleuth and find it because it's locked down, besties. It's locked down. But if you want to know, I share a little bit on my subscription page on Instagram for the girls, for the Boda Besties. But yeah, I just don't know what I was saying. What was I saying?
You were talking about how much?
Oh, what I'm worried about the most is the layout because you can change the paint color, you can change decor, you can change so many things, but you cannot change the structural being of the building. I mean, you could, but it'd be so expensive. And so I think that's what I'm most worried about is the designer we're working with, she's amazing, and the architect that works with her is amazing, but they don't do med spas. They don't get it. You know what I mean? The way that I do. But then I'm not an architect. So it's we're really having to work together to see what works. But the thing about me is I'm such a visual person. And so I feel once everything's done, I'm going to be I wish we raised this a little bit more. Oh, I wish, I think that's my biggest fear is walking in it and be I had the option to do anything and I made a mistake, or I approved something. And since I'm stretched so thin right now in my home life, with everything just going on, my professional life, being an ambassador, being a speaker, everything, it's just I feel that's what I'm most nervous about, is once it's all done and it looks great on paper, I'm going to be oh my God, we should have put the bathroom here, or we should have done the bathroom side by side, or we should have done this. And I know I can't get so hung up on that, but it's hard because it is so expensive and I am such a perfectionist and everything I did not wrong, but I would have wanted to do differently in SBA. You know, it's hard to tell because it's 1,000 square feet versus 6,000. Like if I was going to redo another 1,000 square feet, like that would be so easy for me because I'm like, I know how I can operate best in 1,000 square feet, but I don't know how to operate best. And then also adding other people into the equation. I've never had a team under me like that. Like that's providing services. So I think that's another thing that's going to be tricky. Not like just layout wise, like what's going to work best for everyone. Like, what rooms am I going to want? You know, like,
Yeah.
am I going to want the ones closest to my office? Like, where should I put the office now that we're going to get that extra 1,000 square feet? Like, do I want to be on one end of the building or am I going to want to be more central? Are we going to have for the second business I'm starting, are we going to have offices for that? Because it's completely separated from Savannah Boda Aesthetics. And, you know, we're going to have a team. I cannot run that second business by myself. Like, it's going to have offices and people. And like, if they're in the 1,000 square feet that guy was, you know, then I'm all the way. I mean, it's not that far of a walk, but I hate walking. So I'm going to get like a little scooter, a little skateboard.
One of those like things in the airport.
Yeah.
Little like, what are they called?
A Segway?
No, the like walkways with the belt in the airport hallways
Oh, I
that
don't
make you
know.
walk faster. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. An Escalade? No, that's a car. Wait, is it a Segway? Is that what that's called?
The Segways are the ones that are like the little like scooters where
Sounds
you
like a
push
slur.
forward. I don't know what slurs you've heard in your life, but
Like your little Segway. Like you're acting
No.
like very Segway today.
no, Segway. Moving on.
Anyway, I just think it sounds kind of offensive. I don't like that word. Could have called it like a motor scooter stander.
Standard.
Anyways, so yeah, I'll get a Segway, but we'll name it something else and it'll be pink. That's what I'm most, I think, concerned about right now is just
The flow. Because also like
and like the option, you have an empty 6,000 square feet. You can do anything you want. Like that's so much pressure. You know, it's almost like I feel like going to the Cheesecake Factory and it's like there's so many options. And so while you're like, oh my God, like the world is my oyster, it's like sometimes it's better to not have so many options, especially when you're someone like me that like puts a lot of pressure on every decision that I make. Like it's not something I take lightly. I'm very analytical and very insane
a little bit.
about stuff. And so it's a lot, but I'm excited. I just worry, you know, of course, my biggest fear is I'm spending all this money. I'm going to do something and be like, why the fuck did I do this? Like I should have made this smaller. Like I could have done this differently, or then I'll see something or go somewhere and see something and be like, oh my God, I wish I did this, you know?
Yeah, but I think you can't have everything, and I think you need to reframe your mind to be able to be happy
That's
for what
negative.
you did have. It's
I
not
can't
negative.
have everything.
No, you can't, because if you put it into the spa you have now, then obviously you love that as well, and just like you can't have like they're just two options.
And then I think the other thing that stresses me out, Tyler, is I'm doing the house at the same time. So then I will like see like design inspo and I'm like,
Do I want that in my house or do I want it in the spa?
yeah.
Yeah, she has that a lot.
I'm like, oh my God, I love this, but where do I want it?
Yeah.
And so, and also the designer that's doing the spa is also doing our house, which is so slay. So at least we're like on the same page. But I think that's been like the hardest thing is like, what do I want in my house? Because I like what I like. And I'm like, I like it. I'd love it at the spa. I'd love it at my house. But obviously, like, the vibes are very different from the house and the spa. I mean, they're same, but different. Like, they're like the same, but like a little different. Like, I mean, they're both like.
No, they're pretty similar. Yeah, and honestly, like after the last design meeting for the spa where they started incorporating your personality into design elements for the spa, I was like, I feel like they're pretty similar, but also I feel like
I
different
think the home's gonna
because
be a
I
little bit
think
more French country, like
Yeah.
more homey, and then I think the spa's gonna obviously not be like that.
yeah, absolutely, 1,000%.
Yeah, but it's exciting stuff, guys. It's just
It's a lot.
it's a lot. So where we're at right now is nowhere. Everything's
No.
on a computer screen.
Yeah, with everything.
With everything. But hopefully next time I talk to you, we've broken ground on my house.
Yeah,
At least the outside of the building's already up for the spa. It's just the inside that needs some work. And we need to get this man out.
yeah, we do.
This man needs to go.
Send
I
me.
mean, like, I'll release cockroaches in there for him.
No, literally.
I'll do anything. I will get down and dirty.
Well, we should have like, remember in like high school when you would like go and drink in a parking lot?
So we should like stalk the outside of his building.
Yeah, and like just leave like beer cans everywhere and
I feel
like
like that's not
cigarette
extreme
butts.
enough.
But like if it happens every day.
Then I feel like the cops would come. Yeah, I think you want to do something like a little quicker. Oh no, I think we're gonna be nice to him, and because like we didn't do anything down and dirty, and we got what we wanted.
That's true.
Kind of, sort of, basically. I mean, I'm manifesting that it's already happened. It's mine, and I mean that's what I did. I literally was like, this man doesn't exist, and I'm not even gonna like acknowledge his existence because he doesn't exist in my head, and like he can exist elsewhere, but just not in that 1,000 square feet.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wish him a happy, long, healthy life. Not in my building. Well, it's not my building, but it is mine in my head.
It is.
It's mine.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the... Oh, your sunspot looks good. It's faded a lot since we froze it. I just noticed. I never look at you this much. I don't. Am
I just like hideous?
No,
like,
I don't analyze you. I just see the outside picture. I'm not like looking at every pore. You know, I just see you for you and not your skin.
That's how I feel about you, and you get mad at me when I miss something.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, we're excited. What are you more excited for, spa or house? I think for me it's a spa because I'm there more, and like there's nothing wrong with my house, but there's a lot wrong with the spa. You know what I mean? Like I could theoretically like live in that house forever and die and I'd be fine. I could, because there's no pool, but like that's not the end of the world. It's a home, a roof over my head. The spa is like I need more employees. I cannot get that. I need to get out of the treatment room and not be in there so much. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like
I
a
agree.
pool versus
I'm
not
not
having room to
talking about a
hire
pool.
someone. What are we talking about then?
Room for
But I'm barely home.
stuff.
Like I literally get home at 4. And then I hang out with my family in the living room, and then I go to bed, and then I wake up, and then I go to work. So it really doesn't like affect me that much.
No, but I think I'm more excited for like your home. Obviously, one, you're gonna be able to be more organized and like feel more peaceful at home because you're not gonna have a.
I don't. I feel like there's gonna be so much uncharted territory that I'm gonna like spiral.
No, I don't think so because like you're gonna have separation of spaces that you don't have right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you'd like
I have like 3 closets.
you have like
all in 3 different locations.
Yeah, and like not a lot of room, and like your living room, kitchen, dining room is also a playroom, and like I just feel like your brain doesn't function well in a space like that.
It doesn't.
Yeah, so
But it also doesn't function well in SBA.
okay, yeah, that's also true. But speaking of like being out of the treatment room more and stuff like that, like I feel like your new home,
Yeah.
you're gonna be able to enjoy
you can
it
work
more.
from home. Oh, you don't got to go to work. Let's decode that song. What
And
do
like
we
you're
think
you're
it's
gonna have
talking
an
about?
office.
Is it about COVID, or is it about being like a sugar baby, or is it just like
Can you
talking
sing it
about like
again?
woman empowerment, like that you can like just make money on your computer?
I don't know that song.
Yeah, you do. You don't got to go to work. Let your body do the work. You can work from home. Oh, you can work from home.
I don't know.
Fifth Harmony. Work.
I don't know what they're talking about.
I ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'ma hit you harder. I got this.
And you'll actually have an office?
What do you think they're talking about in that song?
I don't know. Let your body do the work?
Yeah, like is it talking about like OnlyFans? Like you don't gotta go to work. Let your body do the work. You can work from home. Like
Maybe. But is that what I don't know Fifth Harmony. Is that
I
what
thought
they
they
were
were like
singing
kind of
about?
girly pop for like young girly pops.
So probably
Wait,
not that.
Will you Google it and I'll distract the people? Anyways, so what's y'all's favorite color? I'm just kidding. But I do want to know. Mine right now, I go through phases. So like I love all colors. That's my issue. And I did this like thing with Tyler, Maria, my personal assistant, and my husband of like guess my favorite. But like I love different things all the time because I'm ADHD and I get hyper focused on stuff. And then like I like overdo it to a point where I hate it. So yeah, like red was like the color for me fall, winter. And I love red. I still love red. But like right now I love butter yellow because it's like happy sunshine. But like will I love butter yellow in the fall? Probably not. It'll probably be like different. Probably won't be that color. And then different snacks. Like right now I'm on a cereal kick, but then sometimes I like spicy snacks. And then sometimes I like sweet stuff. So it just really depends on my mood. What?
There's this whole article of like a deep dive into interpreting the lyrics of this exact song. And obviously, I'm not going to waste my time by reading all of it. But the last paragraph said, "This virtuoso piece of artistic brilliance finishes." Like, come on.
Hang on, my dad's calling me. Hi, Dad. Yes, I'm at the podcast, but I should be home in like an hour. I'm recording a podcast, but I should be home in an hour. Okay, I should be home by like 2:30. 3. Yeah, Lance is home. Okay, I'm like in the middle of a podcast. I love you. Yeah. No, definitely. That's fine. I'll text him right now. Bye, I love you. Will you text Lance and tell him my dad's coming?
Liar.
He'll be fine. Okay. Anyways.
No, I meant you saying I'll text
So
Lance.
what does it mean? Are we talking about COVID? Are we talking about OnlyFans?
I'm like, it's literally a book.
I want to read. It's important to me, Tyler. Every time the song comes on, I'm always questioning the meaning behind it.
I just texted you the article.
Work from home. Lyric. Meaning. Like there should be a quick little. Let's see. Okay, you can talk.
But moral of the story
it's sex. It's sex. I found it so quick. Wikipedia says this depicting work is a euphemism for sex.
Moral of the story is, I think
it was a good song about figuring out how to work from home so that you could spend more time with your family.
That's what the kids probably think. Actually, no. The kids nowadays, their minds are ruined. They know more than we do.
It's sad. Reminds me of like my humps, and my mom told me it was about a backpack, like, and her hump was her backpack, and that everyone wanted what was inside her backpack because she had cool shit in there. That's what she did.
What about like baby got back?
I knew that was about a butt. But my humps, I thought was about a backpack for many years.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's definitely about sex. That makes me sad. I thought it was like a woman empowerment. Like,
well, I'm sure it is.
I mean, yeah, I guess sex can be empowering, but it's really sad.
I think I'm equally excited for both.
For what? Working from home?
The spa and the house.
Yeah. I'm definitely more excited about the spa.
Well,
the house kind of scares me.
No, I think the house,
because the house doesn't make money. Like, I'm not worried about all the money I'm putting into the spa because I'll make it back for the spa, but I'm worried about the house. I don't know. It's big. I mean, we can afford it and we're fine. And obviously Lance is a sociopath and would never let me do something that wouldn't be in budget for our family. But Mama needs to make money. Mama needs to work. Literally.
She will. She does.
She's got to go to work. My body can't do the work, but my brain can and my hands can. That's why I need my hands.
Yeah.
Right?
You need your hands.
Or do you think like I would actually make more money because I would be like...
Watch what you're going to say.
I was just going to say, do you think I'd make more money because people would feel bad for me?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say anything bad. If I lost a hand, I mean, I feel like I would have sympathy. Like, I'd feel like I'd be more inclined to go to a hairdresser that had one hand because I'd be like, want to help them. Would you not?
Probably not.
Wow. I would. It's like when you see a dog that has 3 lives and you're like, you like it more because it's at a disadvantage.
Okay.
And you care for it and you're like, that's so sad. Or like a one-eyed cat.
I feel like I don't pity people.
I do.
No, I feel like I'm just
everyone.
like, if I would go to them more likely if their work was better. You know
so
what I
you
mean?
wouldn't just go to somebody because of that?
No, never.
Oh, well, that's where we differ.
That's like reverse discrimination. You're like gonna go there because they have it. No, if their work was better, I'd go. But I'm not like it's not. I wouldn't say it's a defining characteristic of someone.
No, that's true. But honestly, sometimes people that lose a limb, they actually are better. Oh yeah, tell her to leave. You know what? Lance's mom's at my house right now, but my dad's coming.
The battle of the grandparents.
The battle of the grandparents. But she saw him like the whole time we were in Anguilla, so she's good. She's gotten enough Cyrus. My dad hasn't seen him.
I'm surprised she wants to be there right now.
He's an abuser. But what was I saying is I've heard that when you lose a limb, that one limb that you have becomes stronger. It's like almost like when you absorb your twin in the womb.
Where are you going with this?
That's just what it is. I'm not going it worth anywhere. I'm speaking facts.
Oh, I thought there was like something because you absorbed your twin in the womb, you X.
Sometimes people think they're smarter and more powerful because they absorbed their twin in the womb. They do.
They're also probably narcissists.
They're probably like, I'm so powerful that I ate my twin.
No, I mean,
but I've heard.
But it's like,
haven't you heard that?
A better comparison, I think, is like when you're blind.
Your other senses are stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can believe it.
So like you probably have like a super hand if you only had one.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just hope we all keep our lips.
I'm telling y'all, she's really been on this hand versus foot thing.
I think it's a really interesting debate. I think it really tells a lot about a person.
Well, apparently your mom's just outside of the box then, because every person we've asked, she's the only one who said hand.
No, I asked Aiden, one of my clients that's a soccer player, and he said his hand.
Okay, well, that's fair.
So
I guess that checks out.
Yeah.
But I think he'd like ultimately
have
regret
you ever seen
making
Soul Surfer?
Yeah.
That was such a good movie.
I have seen that.
So beautiful and so inspiring. It's a true story.
I didn't like it, but
you didn't like it.
Yeah.
You don't care about inspirational stuff.
Not really.
You're like, inspirational movie,
Comedy movie,
He's like, if you're not getting murdered.
If you're not making me cry.
If you're not making me cry or getting murdered.
I guess Soul Surfer was.
It is emotional. If you didn't cry, you have no feelings. It's such a sad movie. But it's also such an empowering movie.
Yeah, I think maybe that's why. Because like, I want it to like end in misery.
I think she's so beautiful.
Shea Woodley? No. Did I just make that up?
Yeah, that's absolutely not her.
That's who it plays it in my brain. Because that movie came out like
I'm pretty
12
sure
years
like
ago.
The one that was like in Willy Wonka or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I should say.
Is she the one who turned blue?
I don't know.
Soul Surfer.
She's so pretty. Her and Hayden Panettiere.
Bethany Hamilton. Wait, no, that's the real girl, right?
That's the real woman.
Why does it say she's a cast? Was she in it?
The one next to her. That's her.
Anna Sophia Robb.
Oh, yeah. She's in Gossip Girl.
She chopped her hair. Is she?
I thought she's in Gossip Girl.
No.
Are you sure?
That girl, I've watched Gossip Girl many a time.
Oh, she kind of looks like...
Oh, she was in Bridge to Terabithia.
Oh, yeah. That movie made me cry.
And she was in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
I'm so smart.
Bridge to Terabithia made my dad bawl like a little bitch.
Oh, see, I knew she was in Carrie Diaries.
Okay.
Which is like the before the Sex in the City. Which I didn't know. I watched the whole Carrie Diaries, had no idea it was connected to Sex in the City, and I'd never seen Sex in the City until recently. But there's too much sex and not enough city, so I stopped watching it.
You stopped?
Yeah, it was just really a lot of sex.
I think you should keep watching it.
That's what everyone says, but it just seems like not my interest.
I mean, Sex in the City.
There needs to be more city.
No, but it's not Sex and the City. It's Sex in the City.
I always thought it was Sex and the City.
Wait, is it? It may be Sex and the City. I may have just totally lied.
Sex and the City or Sex in the City?
I've never seen it.
I can't remember. I think it's Sex.
Are you guys enjoying just watching us Google everything? Like, we're just brain rotting right now.
I think it's Sex and the City.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so fair enough. Too much sex, not enough city.
Yeah. Like, if you're going to put and, like...
Yeah, it should be Sex in the City.
I think Sex in the City makes more sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Anyway, moving forward. I'm excited because as soon as I get the new space, we're going to get M-Sculpt. Hell yeah, brother.
I've been...
It's so expensive.
Savanna talks about how she's been manifesting getting what we were waiting on for the new brand, getting the doctor out. You know what I think about every night before I go to sleep? Savanna buying an M-Sculpt.
They're like $300,000. I'm gonna finagle something.
I'm sure we can figure it out.
We'll
figure it out.
We'll get it for free.
Speak it into existence. We'll get it for free.
They're just gonna give it to me.
Yeah, they will.
They're gonna be like, Savannah Boda, it's our honor to give you this machine. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, no, I could never accept this, and then thank you.
Like me in the background rolling it out.
Like, no, stop, please. Yeah. Like, it's too much. And then by the time I say it, then Tyler's already hooked up, going.
No, literally.
It's the best thing in the world, like low key. But like, I don't have the time to perform it because at the end of the day, what's more important, rock hard abs or clearing acne? And for me, it's clearing acne. And so that's. Like, I don't have time with my schedule. I don't have time for anything. I don't have time for a new service. I don't have time for that. And, like, my focus is the face at the end of the day, all day, every day. I'm not a body sculpting place.
But if you can treat someone's face and then pass them on to another
and then
person.
We have another room for them. Also, the space. There's no where would we put them? They'd have to go in with you and Maria and an Atlanta site.
They'd lay on the desk.
Feel like you get to hang out with Tyler and Maria and my lizard in the office. No. But I do think, well, I don't think, I know we'll have one. It's just like, when will we?
Day one, baby.
I think we should also start offering whole talks.
No, absolutely. That is something we can get into on the next episode.
Can we?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool.
If y'all want a raunchy episode, listen to the next one. If you don't and you're going to be a hater, skip next week.
I didn't come up with it.
No, she did not. We were flabbergasted.
We are just messengers.
Yeah.
We're just little...
We're spreading the good word of whole talk.
What is it called? A turtle dove.
Truffle dove?
Well, there's like turtle chocolate and truffle chocolate.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, turtle dove, sweet. Oh my god, did you hear how high I went?
No.
Listen. No, don't make me laugh. Like, close your eyes and pretend like you're like in a Christmas store.
Savannah, you're not a singer.
Shh. And pretend it's not me. Okay, are you there? Are you in that headspace?
Stop.
No, you're gonna make me laugh and I'm trying to be serious. Oh, turtle doves. No, stop. Don't look at me. Because I'm actually gonna try really hard. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4 turtle doves, 3 French hens. 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Oh.
If this is anyone's first podcast, I promise this is not normally how it is.
4 turtle doves. That was good.
No, it wasn't. You're like one of those people that like, oh, you're crying. You know, like when those like people go on American Idol and they do like the like voice. What's the voice? What do they call it? Do you know what I'm talking about? Where they're like, oh, they do the accent. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like the slurring accent that like, oh my God, they're going to know what I'm talking about.
A slurring accent?
No, like they're like, almost like they're like drunk.
I don't think anyone does that on purpose.
No, it's like
Paul's a singer. Paul, how was that?
Wait, Paul's a singer?
Yeah. He has some good hits.
News to me.
I feel like I've shown you his music here before. Like
I'm just gonna... Oh, it's like the cursive, like Halsey, like that, like
like that.
Cursive singing. I'm gonna just Google cursive singing. Let's see what comes
up. So
it
just means there's no breaks. You just keep singing words together.
Slow down.
That's how you were singing.
I don't think so. 4 turtle doves.
You're just like
3 French hens, 2. What is it? Was it 4 turtle doves, 3 French hens, and 2?
I think it's 2 turtle. No.
4.
5 golden rings.
1 hummingbird.
No. 4 turtle doves, 3 hen hens, 2
turtle doves.
Something men.
What is it? 4 turtle doves, 3 French hens, 2
2 turtle doves, yeah.
Then what's the first one? Calling birds.
We need to cut this episode off. We'll talk to you guys about whole talks next week. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. We're done.
I have things to say. I have a lot to say.
Okay.
I don't even know what time this is at. And you're trying to cut them short? You're trying to deprive them of bestie
because
time?
we are...
I think it's interesting.
We're deteriorating.
I think it's really interesting, Tyler. All right, fine. I guess I'll just deprive everyone of my thoughts and feelings and save it till next week so we have more content. But I feel like we didn't talk anything skincare the past 2 episodes. But I mean, it's my life and it's about the spa, so...
Yeah, we have said this before. I'll say it again.
And it's a sprinkle of skincare. That's what I say.
That's what I was going to say.
That's
it's
the
Savanna's
tagline.
life with a sprinkle of skincare.
That I'm allowed. I don't even remember. This was 6 years ago. I should probably change it. I would love to hear that. It's like, I'm a loud Dallas blonde and I'm very opinionated.
Okay, all still true.
I am opinionated.
But you're like a blonde now. Is this like blonde or is it blonde?
I don't know. It's me.
It is you.
I don't put myself in a box.
I guess we still have to call it blonde since it's the blondest.
But it's not supposed to mean that I'm the blondest person. It's supposed to mean that I'm a blonde esthetician because see the EST
No, yeah.
is like esthetician. Paul came up with the name actually
That's actually like
because
really...
we couldn't think of one.
He has muscles.
I know.
That was crazy.
That was crazy. Do it again. Okay.
We made him shy.
Okay, well, we will see you guys next Monday, and I'll be able to share all my thoughts and feelings without Tyler silencing me.
I'm not silencing her. I just want to get on
It's like North Korea in here.
Okay. And on that note,
It is.
have
Okay,
such a
Kim
wonderful
Jong-un,
week.
Pop off.
Don't call me that.
All right, guys, bye.
Bye.